Now we move into step 3, and this is where we discuss the importance of final expense coverage. Now, what I recommend that you do here is that you flip over the Legacy Safeguard presentation brochure to show the half of the brochure that discusses final expense coverage. Now, the big transition line that everybody needs to understand from how to get from Legacy Safeguard to the final expense product, it's very simple, and here's how it goes. Mr. and Ms. Smith, I believe that an important part of legacy planning is protecting your family from the unexpected cost and burden of your final expenses. Now, let me just repeat that again, just so you get the big transition there. An important part of legacy planning is protecting your family from the unexpected cost and burden of your final expenses. Part of legacy planning is taking care of that burden off of the family. And so that kind of sets up your whole presentation here. So let me just go back through the presentation so that you'll see how it all fits here. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I also believe that an important part of legacy planning is also protecting your family from the unexpected cost and burden of your final expenses. Now, many Americans believe that Social Security will pay for their funeral expenses. However, the government only pays a lump sum death benefit of $255 for those that qualify. Now, if you're meeting with a veteran, they may say, well, the VA will pay for part of my cost here. Well, you can point out at this point that the Veterans Affairs will only pay up to $300 towards funeral expenses for those who qualify. Now, what we have is information on Social Security death benefits and the VA death benefits included in this sales guide to help you better explain these benefits if you get additional questions about them. Now, what you want to do is get back into the presentation and you say, with this in mind, we've partnered with one of the leading life insurance companies in the country to develop a final expense protection plan to give you and your family the peace of mind that your final expenses are covered when that day comes. This life insurance policy offers many benefits for you and your family. Some of the highlights of this plan are that your premium will never increase and your benefits will never decrease. Your coverage can never be canceled as long as you pay your premiums. Coverage builds cash value over time, and that is tax deferred, and it can be borrowed against. We also have affordable rates that can fit most budgets, and you have a money-back guarantee. If you're not completely satisfied, just return your insurance documents within 30 days of receipt for a full refund.